With no other choice, Hee-bong bribes the officer with the only money that they have left. The family begins searching for Yun inside every sewer system that they find on the maps that they were given, but the area is too large to cover and they have no clue as to where the girl is. Nam-il complains that they'll never find his niece this way as they are looking blindly, but his sister tells him to stop complaining as they have no other options. Suddenly, the family notices something moving ahead of them, and prepares their guns to shoot. Nam-ju feels water drip on her in the ceiling, and they shoot multiple shots, only to realize that it was nothing. However, it turns out that there are two other boys hiding beside the walls, and they escape out of the sewers after nearly being killed by the family. The two boys are homeless, and the older brother decides to steal food from the nearest convenience store, which turns out to be the one that Gangdu owns on the beach. The younger boy, Si-ju, wants to take their money as well, but his brother stops him and tells him that that is wrong, as they are only taking things they need to survive. They head out with bags of food after ransacking the storage, only to see the monster charging towards them from under the bridge. The two runs quickly back towards the shelter, but the monster chases them closely behind as the boys run desperately for their lives. Moments later, Hee-bong goes back to their store, and sees that the doors have been forced open. He pays it no attention and the family continues to have their dinner while imagining that Yun was there with them as well. Meanwhile, the girl is trying to survive by gathering water from the sewers, but sees the monster approaching and quickly pretends to be dead. The creature drops off the boys he captured from earlier, and Yun notices that the younger brother is still alive. She tries her best to save the boy and protect him from the monster. After some time, Gangdu notices the creature standing outside their store, and the father tries to shoot the monster, but ultimately misses. It charges towards them and begins pushing on the structure, eventually flipping the whole place over, while the father continues to shoot. After the monster has stopped, the family moves out only to see it lying on the ground, apparently wounded by the gunshots. The uncle fires at the monster, which prompts it to run towards the river as the family continues their pursuit. However, they soon run out of bullets as the creature jumps into the river. Hee-bong tells everyone to stay back as Gangdu gives his father the gun with the last bullet. The monster begins swimming towards the family again, while Nam-ju tries shooting it with her arrows. The creature charges at the old man and he fires the gun, but it turns out that Gangdu miscalculated and there was nothing left to shoot. Hee-bong turns around and calmly tells his family to run as the creature tramples over him. It grabs Hee-bong by the leg and smashes him to the ground as everyone watches hopelessly. Gangdu runs towards the father's lifeless body and cries in pain, but they can't stay there for long as the police are heading this way as well. He tells the siblings to run away for the sake of finding Yun, and proceeds to cover his father's face with newspaper.